The Marieval Indian Residential School was part of the Canadian Indian Residential School System. Located in Marieval, Saskatchewan, Canada, it operated from 1898 to 1997. It was located in the Qu'Appelle Valley, east of Crooked Lake and 24 kilometers north of Broadview. On June 23, 2021, hundreds of unmarked graves were located by the Cowessess First Nation at the school, the most found in Canada to date according to the Federation of Sovereign Indigenous Nations, which represents Saskatchewan's First Nations. The school opened on December 19, 1898. The school was first run by 4 sisters of the Congregation of Our Lady of the Missions and subsequently by the Sisters of St. Joseph of St. Hyacinthe from 1901 to 1979. In its first year of operation, the school had an enrollment of 14 students, with the capacity to accommodate 45 students. The Government of Canada took over running the school in 1969, having funded it since 1901. The Cowessess First Nation ran the school starting in 1987. The school was closed on June 30, 1997 and subsequently demolished in 1999 and replaced with a day school. A communal grave next to the school was first used in 1885. In May 2021, the Cowessess First Nation announced they would search the site using ground-penetrating radar, in collaboration with a group from Saskatchewan Polytechnic. At the time, only 1/3 of the graves were estimated to have been marked. The search was planned 2 years earlier, but saw delays due to the COVID-19 pandemic. It eventually started on June 1, and was expanded 4 times after anecdotes from elders that bodies had been buried past the school grounds. On June 23, 2021, hundreds of unmarked graves were located at the school, the most found in Canada to date according to the Federation of Sovereign Indigenous Nations, which represents Saskatchewan's First Nations. The total number of graves is expected to be over 3 times higher than the 215 discovered in Kamloops the previous month, with more details expected to be announced in a press conference on June 24. Premier of Saskatchewan Scott Moe expressed his support in a written statement. Premier of Ontario Doug Ford tweeted, "My heart aches for Indigenous communities with news of more unmarked grave sites and hundreds more children who never returned home. We must confront and learn from this horrific side of history, including here in Ontario, so families may find the closure they deserve." Perry Bellegarde, National Chief of the Assembly of First Nations, wrote in a tweet that the discovery was absolutely tragic, but not surprising. In Saskatoon, the city's flags are planned to be lowered to half-mast on June 24.